Deep thought, Lorenzo.
Why does fridge have a D in it, but refrigerator doesn't?
I don't know.
Why? Well, that's not relevant because we're here talking about DC Gang, aren't we? That made you look stupid.
I see
Think
how
about
it
it.
is.
We're not going to talk about Howard the Duck?
No!
That's for next time. And we'll figure out why the D is missing in refrigerator. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the DC Gang. Hi, I'm back. I've been gone for a while. In case you were wondering, I was Lorenzo. I got super busy with work and other stuff. So I became Batman and went to go live in a bat cave for a while. It's fine. And then we got Alana here like normal. We got Todd here like normal.
Oh, I'm Mateo.
We got Mateo here. And then we got...
I'm Todd.
And we got Todd here. Yeah. And today, we have a bunch of great topics. A little bit. Let me go through that all here. Let me see what I had it in my head, but I have to remember it real quick.
Well, it starts off with Man of Steel news.
Yeah.
I do. Yes.
Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow.
No. Yeah, listen, guys. This is
Man of Steel news. It's still big in India, okay?
No, guys.
Right.
We got a lot of topics to
and
talk
Snyder, about. And Snyder's walking around the Paramount lot.
Yes.
That's great.
So you know what that means? You know what that means?
Restore the Snyderverse.
Yes.
No, it's called people just get exercise. That's good exercise. He's walking around a lot. Good for him. I can walk around the parking lot too. Doesn't mean I'm going in the sun.
I didn't say parking lot. It's the Paramount's lot.
Paramount parking lot, same difference. You be parking and you walking. it's a nice day in the sun.
Yeah, we're outside because it's a nice day outside.
Yeah.
We're not eating ice cream like last time.
Today, yes, we have Man of Tomorrow news. We have the the festival, the animation festival.
Was it Antsy
Film
Antsy
Festival, where DC is going through all their animated stuff, which is, thank God. Hopefully, that rumored long-awaited Nightfall does something. If not, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a crap about Nightfall. I know Nightfall was coming. What pisses me off is Jurassic League.
That's probably not ready yet.
No, it's been, dude. That was announced like years ago.
That was announced like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but it wasn't announced officially though. It was just a rumor that he was doing it. I don't think it was actually announced.
No, because people got so pissed off. They announced that, and they decided not to go forward with Batman Beyond.
Well, because Batman Beyond wasn't pitched. It wasn't pitched to Jamie. Remember, Batman Beyond was pitched early 2022 before he came and took on the job. That's what people are forgetting.
But when that got out, that they made a test reel, James Gunn announced Jurassic League. And people got so pissed.
Okay, that's cool. The 5 fans of Batman Beyond getting fucking pissed, I can give a shit less.
Okay. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, where's my Jurassic League? I want my dinosaur Jurassic Park
It might have
movie.
been finding the studio to do it. Because remember, it's animation. That's going to take a while to find the studio. You guys,
maybe 5 years, depending on how it's done.
It was two. It was.
And remember, they said it might be a theatrical release.
Yeah.
It might not be a straight to video.
Yeah, what never got confirmed on Variety.
It was just a rumor that they were talking about Jurassic.
Yeah, I never got confirmed.
I just remember everyone the whole internet just going nuts.
Yeah, because the internet always likes to go. Anyway,
I know. We
got the film festival stuff. The Batman, a lot of Batman is.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of Batman
today.
Today
I actually caught up, which we will probably. Deathstroke and Bane, which I'm really excited for that.
May I live long enough to see the Batman Part 2. I better not die.
Batman number 9. I didn't end up reading it, so they're going to talk about that. I kind of missed it. I think I skipped an issue on accident, but I'll come back to it. Barbara Gordon Breakout. I love that, but we'll talk about that later. Absolute Batman. Loved it. Lego Batman. So funny enough about Lego Batman, before we actually get into the thing about Lego Batman, it's leaked out twice now. First it was, if you bought the digital edition on Xbox through Walmart, you got to play it early. And now, Amazon started sending out the physical versions out early. On Accident, and it wasn't the deluxe. So I went to go check my email. I go, of course it's not me. I just can't wake up one morning lucky and just thank the God I got a copy of Lego Batman early.
Well, and so also I found something on Instagram that a few artists were posting. And also it's on DC's website. So there's like this contest thing where you could actually make your own villain.
Oh yeah,
like
it was
Lego
the back
Batman.
It was the back. It was like an ad for the back of, I guess, Absolute Batman.
And it'll be in the game.
So we need to come up with a Batman villain.
It's just Adam. Adam kicking out.
The Bat Nerd.
The Bat Nerd.
Greetings.
And he's a nerd. He's a nerd that was so obsessed with Batman. He always gets in his way.
Oh, so he's like Syndrome.
Yeah, he's Incredible.
No, he's so obsessed with him Like, to me, he's just wanted to be his sidekick. Like, I think there's a
that's
difference.
Incredible.
But he doesn't want to be his sidekick. He's just obsessed with it.
Kind of relation news. Mortal Kombat 2 came out this week, so if you haven't seen that, great movie. I think it's the best video game adaptation at the moment right now. Video game movie adaptation.
Until Street Fighter.
I think Street Fighter is going to be dumb,
Yeah.
but it's going to be on the same level of Mortal Kombat 2, the dumb part.
I'm going to say
gotta
this
go
say this
peek
about
with
Street
Carl
Fighter.
Urban.
They have Jason Momoa in Street Fighter.
Yeah, as Blanco, I think is the name.
Yeah.
the character name.
I'm sorry, you got the bigger name. I think it's going to be the better movie.
Well, it depends on how people feel about Street Fighter. It really does. The Street Fighter fan base needs to show up for that movie. If they don't show up for that movie, there's no point.
Yeah.
Like the Mortal Kombat fan base showed up for MK2.
I think the fan base is going to show.
But alright. But anyway, in relation to that, Injustice rumors, because Ed Boon came out during the interview with Mortal Kombat saying someone brought up Injustice 3, and then they brought up the fact that they have multiple games in the pipeline. So that's another big thing. But anyway, let's start with Man of Tomorrow. Todd, you want to lean into that one?
Sure. Matthew Lillard.
Yes. Who is he playing?
We have no idea.
Ted Cord.
I don't
Or
see
not
Ted
Cord.
Cord.
Not Ted Cord. No. Oh yeah. 'cause
I
they have
would
what's in it.
love, believe it or not, I do love the idea of him being Plastic Man.
That was the one. But a lot of people said he's too old now. I'm like, you can maybe make it
No,
work.
you can make an older Plastic Man.
And hear me out. You make him younger. And the very opening scene, it's the government arresting him.
Well, he's not
Oh.
that old. Is
And then they
he?
put him on
I think
salvation.
is he 50s or is he still 40?
He's
I thought he was still like in his late 40s.
Oh, I thought he was almost 50.
I'll look it up.
That's what I would love to do. I would love to see him get arrested and put in salvation. And I know, it doesn't even have to be Plastic Man. Give me another villain or hero.
What if he's the Question, Todd?
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Really, you wouldn't like Matthew Lillard as the Question?
So
56 years old.
56.
Oh, so he's
Never mind.
56. He might just be playing a prison guard or something. Like,
and
just
that's what I'm
something
thinking.
fun.
I think he's gonna be like a C-list, like bottom of the barrel, little cameo. Like something like Calendar Man in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but if he's Calendar.
No, there's only one person that should be Calendar Man, and it's Sebastian Stan. I stand by that.
We'll get to that later in a minute.
But no, I do think it's going to be like a C-list or a new character that's in it for like 10 minutes.
Also, we got another casting too on top of Matthew Lillard. He's kind of a big name. He's been in a few things. I don't know his name. Can you pull him up? He's from the reboot of White Man Can't Jump. He plays Wesley Snipes' character. Yeah, Wesley Snipes' character. I forgot the name, but yeah, he's from that. That's how I recognize him. And he's from a few other things too, from a few other movies. So, yeah, I forgot what his name is. It probably wouldn't be on Mandatory. You might have to go to look up White Man Can't Jump, the newer film. It's like, I think it's from 2022. Because it was a Hulu original. And I heard mixed about that movie because I was planning on watching it. I was like, yeah, it's on Hulu, it's free. I have access to it. But then when I heard it's just saying, I'm like, okay, well, really, what can you do with a movie like that? You don't have many options. But I forgot the actor's name.
His name's Sonika Walls.
Yeah, Sammy Wall. So he's in a few, what else was he in? Because I know he was in White Man Can't Jump. He's in one more show. I can't remember if it's Snowfall or not.
He was in Resort to Love, Mending the Line, The Blackening, Nanny, Shark Night, and Carry On.
Oh, so he does a lot of stuff. But he's from White Man Can't Jump is the more recent one. People float around the rumor he might be playing Cyborg. So I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
There was another rumor, maybe Martian Manhunter.
I
okay
can see
with that?
Martian Manhunter. I don't see Cyborg. And
Cyborg,
the only
I feel
reason,
like you need to get a younger actor.
yeah, that's my thing. I think if,
I think
if James
he's
Gunn's
young.
going to do it,
Yeah, I think he's.
you want a teenager.
Yeah. That's the whole point
I
of
threw
Cyborg
out
is
another
he's a
choice, and a lot of people kind of like that idea because a few of us were talking about it on Twitter. Black Lightning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give him Jefferson Pierce.
He's 41 years old, so I could see.
Black Lightning, yeah, he'd
yeah,
be perfect
he could
around.
be Black Lightning. Or even Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter's the big one. I actually think Matthew Willard's gonna play Mr. McPixley. That'd be an awesome choice.
That would be fitting for him.
I want Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
I know Patton Oswalt. I think really wants
Or
to
no,
play.
Patton Oswalt is Batmite. Make him be the Batman.
But
Bat him.
I can see Martian Manhunter. I can also see them just being U.S. Army guards as well.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
government officials. Just...
Oh. Matthew Lillard working
Captain Adam.
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't know. I could also see him being like
no one Captain.
something from like one of Brainiac's.
I feel like we can add this in too because it's kind of relevant now at this point. Aaron Pierre, if you guys didn't know, Jon Stewart in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think you guys talked about it, right?
Yeah.
But now we got some more information with lanterns of where that's going to be now in the timeline. So apparently it's going to take place in the past, so 10 years ago, which great, and now present day. So it's also going to take place before Superman and after Superman.
Yeah. So as Lorenzo posted, I mean, he also got all the lanterns unfold across two timelines, one set in 2016 and the other in 2026. Superman is set during the 10-year gap in lanterns. Confirmed that Guy Gardner becomes Green Lantern after John is trained by Hal.
Yeah. So my theory about this is, because this is where everyone started complaining, is, oh, why is Hal saying there's no human Green Lanterns? All right, if you watched a little animated film, let's run back to the classroom real quick. The Lorenzo classroom is what I'm going to start doing. Whenever people say some dumbass shit, if you look up a little animated film, kind of Adam's favorite film, Green Lantern First Flight, it tells you why the Green Lantern Corps, they're not like humans.
Yeah.
And they kind of break it down. They're arrogant, they're assholes, and some other fun words that they tossed at Hal Jordan's face. And he goes, well, can't you try trusting humans a bit?
Yeah.
And they kind of didn't want to budge with Hal Jordan, but then they kind of were like, okay, we'll take a shot with you and we'll take a chance.
Mhm.
So, here's the other thing that a lot of, comic book nerds know about real comic book nerds compared to everyone else. Guy Gardner's not 100% human.
Yeah, he's like
yeah.
another thing. Yeah, he's like a whole other...
So, that line could be just saying that Guy Gardner's not human.
Yeah.
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 So he could get the, the warrior race or whatever they tried doing. But then I thought they got rid of that whole plot with him. Because that's from the 90s.
No, it came back.
Oh, it came back.
Came back.
They started doing that.
But I mean, the other thing too is this Guy Gardner's just an asshole. Why talk about Guy Gardner? Like, I'm the only human Green Lantern. Well, there's another guy. No, we don't talk about the other guy. We don't talk about Guy.
And now with that line, we kind of have an idea where that might be taking place.
Mhm.
So that could be taking place in the past, in 10 years ago. Because remember, they're saying Hal is training John. So 10 years ago, was he training John as the second human to get a lantern ring?
So I don't think so. I think what it is...
Because in one of the shots, he's walking with the lantern by himself.
Who, John?
Yes.
Yeah,
In the
so-
shot they
Yeah.
released today. Yeah. He has the lantern by himself.
This is what I think. I think you're going to get your introduction to Hal Jordan 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Him saving the day, yada yada, maybe even do Parallax.
Yeah.
I think that's where they're leaning towards too, because if you've read any of the issues where Hal Jordan is Parallax, he's a bit older, So,
But I'm talking about the flashbacks is
yeah,
him as Parallax.
it's
Crap
gonna
happens, Guy Gardner takes over.
It's gonna be very interesting though, because it's like the last time we got live action lanterns or Green Lantern in general was with Ryan Reynolds.
The award-winning
But,
movie.
I guess Ryan Reynolds retconned that movie because he shot himself in Deadpool. So
He thinks Canada. He said Canada was retcon. Said the whole Green
you're
Lantern.
welcome, Canada.
Yeah, Green Lantern doesn't exist in Canada anymore.
So I mean, there's so many different ideas. When you look at that line alone, could mean so many different things.
Yeah.
I think it's just because Guy Gardner's a fucking asshole. And
Or maybe Hal just doesn't know about Guy. Hal could not know about him.
Yeah.
Remember,
That's
they
also
have to
true.
cover how much area of the universe in the cosmos as a
A
Green
lot.
Lantern? Yeah.
a
But
lot.
I mean, it's their sector, so he would probably know.
Yeah, but remember in Justice League War, that brought up a good point was Batman was patrolling Gotham and Green Lantern, they didn't know about each other. And even he really didn't even know about Superman at the time. I mean, granted, that's
Well,
a whole different,
yeah.
but
Well, Superman just shows up.
in War?
Yeah.
The New 50,
Yeah.
Yeah, in the New 50, it was the start
We
of
also,
Superman.
we also forget what's his name? Alan Scott is also from Gotham, and he's a lantern. And then it's
Well,
also-
that's different.
I know
yeah,
it's
that's a
different, but it's
because he
but-
forges his own ring.
I know, but it's just
It's magic.
It's
Yeah, it's magic.
still kind of part of the lanterns, but at the same time, it's just like
Well, the rumor
he's
is
also part of Gotham too, so it's just how could they not run into each other either?
well, the rumor is too. Alan Scott's murdered.
Yeah.
They're investigating a murder of someone who was, and the rumor is Alan Scott. Which
is a shame.
Which I get it. People like Alan Scott, but
I
he's
know.
not as popular as, let's say, Hal Jordan or John
No,
Stewart.
I think it's
It's-
okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. I mean, you're gonna have your Alan Scott fans upset, but at
Oh
the
yeah,
same
all
time,
5 of them. Okay, go figure.
But at the same time, everyone's just looking more forward to Hal, and
But-
you know, it's just
Going
And
back to
John.
Alan Scott for a second, it's just like he's gonna be old,
yeah,
so I think it's okay because
Yeah.
you can still have your Alan Scott story as a prequel.
yeah.
Remember, we got introduced with that banner to the
Yeah.
Justice
Justice
Society.
Society,
Yeah,
yeah.
and Superman. So if they want to, hey, take us back a bit. You can do the prequel, which I guarantee you, if they just were to let it play out and the internet didn't bitch like they always do, and Sergeant Rock, we could have got a few of those heroes.
Here's the thing:
Yeah.
I think Sergeant Rock is not dead yet.
Yeah, it's not dead. It's on the background, but you know what I mean. That could have been
I
like.
think
It's not
it's just
as important.
they're not going to
Yeah.
say anything about it until its cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
I really think that's what's
and
going
there's
on.
a good script and everything's good.
I do think it's not dead. I think he even said it's not even dead.
Yeah, they went back to go retool it because the director got busy.
Yeah.
But I've been telling everyone this. There's more to Sergeant Rock than I think we realized. That's why I think Gunn was pushing for Sergeant Rock.
Mhm.
Because I think they talked about bringing, if you watch Legends of Tomorrow, Spirit of Destiny was going to be in Sergeant Rock. And that was going to be cool. It was supposed to be, from what the rumor came out to be, it's a World War II movie. Obviously, okay, cool. I like World War II. I always like World War II as a fun story, place to tell a story. Captain America: The First Avenger. I think it's one of the best superhero. What am I thinking? Like
Movie.
Yeah, like war film. Like how they do like a war film next to Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like Wonder Woman being World War One, Captain America: First Avenger, World War II. If you would have gave the DCU a World War II film, that would have been fun. You could have so much creative freedom to go do whatever you want with Sergeant Rock. Because the rumor was there's supposed to be Hitler in this movie. He's supposed to get the Spear of Destiny, resurrect some old or dead Nazi soldiers, and they become back as zombies. This is gonna be a fighting zombies down. There's talk about maybe they were going to hell in the movie at some point, and then Hitler was gonna become a zombie. It got so creative. Where I was like, this sounds like the most interesting, like fake world, like Overlord, that one J.J. Abrams tried producing years ago. It sounded that, but on like steroids, and I was like, this is what I want out of fun comic book movies that know not to take themselves. Just go balls to the walls of what you can do and start just having fun.
And bring that GI robot.
Yeah, bring G.I.
Again,
Robot.
you go bring back G.I. Robot. Cool. It'll connect to Creature Commandos because G.I. Robot. Hey, guess what? Jay Garrick, The Flash. We see him in the mural. If you really want, Alan Scott. Hey, guess what? You want to introduce a Wonder Woman there? Do the Mother. Because isn't canonically now she was the first Wonder Woman and then it goes
It
to Diana?
depends.
Well, that still would have been a fun way to do it.
Yeah.
Because technically the armor is hers.
Yeah.
So and also, hey, guess what? You want a Green Arrow connection? Black Canary in this movie too. And all them fighting against zombified Nazi soldiers in Nazi Germany during World War II would be the coolest thing in the world. Also, they said something about werewolves showing up. Like, I'm just like, give this movie to me. This sounds so cool.
Yeah. Talking outside of Green Lantern, we got
Sorry, that was just a big but you know what I was meaning. There's ways to tell these stories with characters that will connect to live.
we got also the Batman.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, let me read off this casting. Okay, so if you were living under a rock for 2 days, like Patrick Starr,
So me. Continue.
Matt Reeves did his own version, which, if you know Matt Reeves...
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Oh my god, no, Patrick, mayonnaise is not.
Okay,
No, man.
so before people say, oh, the Russos did it first with chairs, no, they didn't. Fuck off. Matt Reeves, when he was first doing the Batman, he was announcing the cast with gifts. So that's how he did Robert Pattinson, got the role. That's how he did Jeffrey Wright as Gordon. I think that's also how he did Zoe Kravitz as Slink Kyle, and
Andy Serkis.
yeah, Andy Serkis and Colin Farrell as the thing. He did all of them. So yesterday and today, he went and he announced the full cast of who is in this movie. So obviously, we have the returning as Robert Pattinson, Andy Serkis,
Yeah,
Colin Farrell, Jeffrey Wright, Jamie Lawson as the mayor because she won at the end of the Batman, and everyone's favorite, a fan favorite character. If you go to Twitter, Officer Martinez, Gil Perez Abraham, the one officer who goes, Mr. Wayne, and he finds out, he helps Batman figure out that's a carpeting tool. My uncle is a carpenter, and then he goes stop the Riddler plot. So here, who is officially now joining the cast as in the Batman Part 2. We have official confirmed now for Sebastian Stan.
Calendar Man!
Keep going. It might be. They haven't said Harvey Dent. And that's what he just said, hello friend, welcome to Gotham. And it was just the gif of Sebastian Stan.
I stand by this. I think they should adapt Long Halloween, and the villain should be Calendar Man.
Okay.
He's
All right.
killing people on
The next
Halloween.
big name joining the cast. Scarlett Johansson now is officially confirmed. And I swear if you say Calendar Man, I will... Calendar Woman and Calendar Man!
No.
Dynamic duo?
Lady Sheila?
No.
Who?
I don't got anybody.
The Phantasm.
Could.
No.
Yeah.
It could do the Phantasm.
Harvey Dent's wife.
We're gonna get into
We have. I'm probably gonna butcher his name. Charles Dance. So they're saying the rumor is he's Charles Dent, the father of Harvey Dent, who Sebastian Stan could be playing. Not Calendar Man. Todd.
I think it should be Calendar Man. I stand by it. It should be Calendar Man.
And then another one I was surprised. I don't know a little of his work, but I know he's a big German actor, so a lot of people are happy. Sebastian Nock, I think is his name.
Yeah.
So he's really good. I don't know. They don't know who he's playing. They're just to be announced.
Calendar Man.
Everyone's just gonna be fucking
You
Calendar
really,
Man.
You really want Calendar Man.
You
And
need
then-
12 Calendar Man for one for each month of the year.
Oh.
And then the bigger name, which I think is a big name, because he's in a lot of fun stuff. He first came on kind of like a small role in Atlanta. It's a personal favorite series of mine through FX. It's where Donald Glover and we got the awesome Lake Stanton, the one who's the detective in Knives Out with
Yep.
him, and he's in a few other good movies.
He's
too.
also in freaking Bullet Train. He's also
Yeah.
No, not him.
Oh.
Eureka! I can see.
Yeah, the wind came.
Yeah, but he's in Bullet Train. He plays Lemon. Brian Tyree Henry has officially joined the cast. So my rumor theory is
Calendar Man?
No, Todd. Not every person is Calendar Man.
Well, Robert Pattinson and Andy Serkis can't be Calendar Man.
Well, good for those two. They're Batman and Alfred.
Okay, but everyone else that has undisclosed roles, they are Calendar Man.
Officer.
Oh.
Officer
So
Martinez.
here's what I'm thinking, and Todd might be on my side with this one. So as we know, Jeffrey Wright plays Officer Gordon. Well, now he's bumped up to now Detective, or no, he was Detective. Now he's probably going to be bumped up to Commissioner Gordon now in this movie, since the last commissioner died, and so did the police chief. I think died. A lot of people died in the last Batman movie.
Yeah, that's how you.
But so as we know, Jeffrey Wright is Jim Gordon, and now with Brian Tyree Henry being cast, I have a strong feeling he'll be
Calendar Man?
no, not Calendar Man. He'll be Harvey Bullock.
He looks like a Harvey Bullock.
So imagine those two with the great chemistry being at odds with each other.
Yeah.
That's how, I mean, he looks like a Harvey Bullock. You need a Harvey Bullock, in my opinion. I like to know how they're going to do Harvey Bullock,
Mm-hmm.
because they go either way with Harvey Bullock. He's corrupt. He's not corrupt. He's a dummy. He's not a dummy.
I think he's gonna be a corrupt dummy. He's not gonna know he's taking money from the thing, but then he's gonna be like, "Oh shit!" Gordon may have been right.
I could see that. I always like the fact that Harvey Bullock is somewhat intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, you can still have him eat the donut.
Yeah.
You know. But I love the idea that he is intelligent, because you became a detective.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta be somewhat smart.
Yeah.
And the thing with Harvey Bullock too, for those who've watched Batman the Animated Series, sometimes those two are at odds. Him and Batman can be at extreme odds, and then sometimes there's like, okay, maybe it is better if we team up for a minute and just try and get along and do shit.
Yeah.
Because we do much better together than kind of beating our heads against each other. And I think that three, with Jim Gordon also being there, Jeffrey Wright, I think it's going to be an awesome extreme chemistry.
Mhm.
Because you could have those two, Jim and Batman, going, hey, well, we want to do it this way. But like you said, Harvey being being intelligent, what if we did it this way, being at odds with them that way? And, you know, him still being corrupt, trying to set up and take out Batman and maybe try and get Jim Gordon out of it.
You already gave me a corrupt story with Harvey Bullock, and that was in Gotham. You gave me dumb Harvey Bullock in the Batman animated series.
Yeah, but he's also dumb and he's kind of smart in Batman. It depends on the episode.
He's a hard-boiled detective.
He's trigger happy.
Yeah.
He likes being trigger happy.
But I would love it to be like he is a real detective. He's still a drunk. I want him to still be a drunk. I still want him to smoke. You know, because he was there. You know, I love the origin behind him where he was like trying to solve a mystery and he just saw something so bad, so horrific that he started drinking. I love that. And I want that. And I want him to be intelligent and smart and be a detective. You know, because again, you have to be smart to be a detective. And I feel like you haven't gotten that with Harvey Bullock in any sort of meaning.
We could. I mean, we always keep forgetting. Wait, was it Bullock in '89 or no? That was who was the one that?
Not really.
Who was in '89? Was it still
I
Bullock?
think it was Bullock, but he wasn't.
Yeah,
he
right,
didn't do
when Joe
anything.
when he goes, think about the future.
Oh no, that's Egghart.
Egghart. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking of a totally different character.
But
So, yeah, it could be Bullock.
but the thing is, I mean, it was kind of based off the character at the time.
Yeah.
At the time, it's this whole cast. It's Batman on Halloween. There's gonna be a little bit of a twist to it. I mean, when we hear about the idea of like Bruce Wayne may quit being Batman for a little bit, you know, so Harvey Bullock solves the crimes. This will have probably a little bit of I'm thinking there will be Calendar Man. I still think the Joker and the Riddler are in this. I really think also too Zoe Kravitz. I think these are going to be kept secret. Those ones are going to be kept secret.
Just
Oh.
like small cameos.
Small cameos. I think it's going to be. I think it's be Holiday Killer. And I think
And I think it'd be perfect if the Holiday Killer is Calendar Man.
I think Scarlett Johansson is the villain in this movie.
So she's got to be Calendar Man.
No. Well,
No,
maybe.
What if-
no.
So before, how about this? What if before Gordon gets the promotion as commissioner? Because he's not commissioner yet, right?
They're not gonna. He's not gonna be commissioner because what you're doing is then what you've done is you've copied the Dark Knight.
No.
Copy
Hear me
the
out.
whole Dark Knight movie at this point.
We're not copying that dumb movie. I have an idea. What if Harvey Bullock, is a temporary commissioner, but he's trying to stay commissioner, but they say no. We like Jim better because he's an honest, good detective, and he's always been right about a lot of stuff.
So you
So
take.
that's where they start that kind of like rivalry of Bullock
So
going, "You stole this job from me."
You'll take.
But before he steps down as temporary, he puts an APB on Batman,
Ah.
and Jim can't reverse it. That's why Bruce Wayne might be taking a break his back.
No, I supposedly like the beginning of the movie, we're gonna be learning about why Bruce Wayne quits because it's gonna be very Bruce Wayne. They're saying, but it's very like all the things I've heard about this movie. Matt Reeves talked about is it's gonna be twisted, it's gonna be dark, it's gonna be a story that has never been told before in the Batman mythos. Villains that were never touched upon, which
Calendar Man.
I'm about to play a drinking game.
Actually,
How many times can Todd say Calendar Man? Take a shot every time Todd says Calendar Man. Guess what? I'm on the floor. They're definitely gonna do the holiday killer. I would love it to go throughout the whole holidays. But the thing we're not talking about, besides the casting, is it's gonna be taking place in the snow.
Yeah.
We'll start doing like some cool camera testing with the snow, with the
Yeah.
Batmobile. So, any
Batmobile's
final
got
thoughts before we
some,
keep moving?
snow
We got to get the ball rolling now.
Yeah. Do you think Mr. Freeze is in it?
No.
No.
This is full blown. This is full blown long holiday.
Do you think Professor Pig is gonna be
No, but I can see Anarchy.
Can you see Scarecrow?
in it?
Not yet.
This is what I'm thinking could actually be it. I would like it to be town's flooded,
In a no man's land.
it becomes no man's land, different villains, different characters.
He did say multiple villains.
Yeah.
That was one thing he said in one of his presses. There will be multiple villains we've never seen, dark and noir, twisted, and Bruce Wayne not being somehow quitting to be Batman. Those were stories. As Matt Reeves, as Robert Pattinson says, it's the best thing he's read. I mean, he's working with the great Christopher Nolan right now on Odyssey.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Matt
Are
Reeves
we sure Christopher Nolan is still great?
Yeah.
Sit in your
I
corner.
mean, his last few movies didn't really make $1 billion.
Oppenheimer was great. So,
Oppenheimer almost did make $1 billion.
But
I think
then-
it probably could have.
But
made
then
it
Barbie kicked it.
Barbie was for everyone.
Go party.
for a
Barbie.
movie called Oppenheimer, about the guy who made the atomic bomb, making $900 million.
It's pretty good.
I'm sorry, that's really freaking good.
The Odyssey is probably supposed to be one of the best action movies of this year. They're saying already.
Yeah.
I can see the
'cause
Odyssey
people
breaking
are-
$1 billion.
people keep expressing disappointment in what he's been showing off with the Odyssey. So
Odyssey's got Pattinson, it's got Tom Holland. And
that's great, but they got Cyclops wrong. Where's his blue and yellow suit?
read the damn
Wrong
book.
Cyclops.
Also, if Robert Pattinson's in it, how come Cyclops isn't training him?
Read the damn book.
Wrong Cyclops.
No, I think it's the right side.
Because Robert Pattinson's fighting Calendar Man.
Oh, Tom Holland? Yeah.
No, Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, and the Punisher is in this. Also, Travis Scott is in this movie.
Yeah, I know. He's crazy.
Not to mention Matt Damon.
Yeah,
Matt
man,
Damon
I
was
wasn't
in
even
the
gotten
movie.
there yet.
See what happens when you buy a zoo?
I was thinking he's just Matt Damon playing Matt Damon.
It's The Martian, but on Earth. It's just The Martian, too.
I'm thinking Dogma.
See what happens when you don't get sent to Earth, you just get sent back to hell. That's hell. It's just
Okay,
That's
well
gonna
back
happen.
to we got
Alright.
the big anime festival.
Yes, I'm on the list. So, the animation festival kicks off it's always overseas. I forgot where they always
France.
Yeah, France. The Annecy Film Festival. DC will give us a first look at these projects. We're getting Nightfall. I don't give two shits. Because I think the writer of Nightfall is kind of a dick. Chuck Dixon. I think he's still trying to stay relevant a bit, but you know, without Nightfall, I don't think no one would care about him. I'm being totally honest. What?
Read big books. It's a fucking great ass series.
It is a great series, but when you're kind of an asshole to fans and you're not encouraging them to just show up for DC shit, and you're saying James Gunn this, James Gunn that,
There's
you
just a
kind of
lot
start
of
losing your.
There's just people
respect.
that don't like. I mean, fucking Alan Moore doesn't like DC. Doesn't
Okay,
like
well,
his
Alan
comics.
Moore wrote Watchmen. That trumps whatever fucking Chuck Dixon did with
and also
Nightfall.
you know Alan Moore worships Snake God, so
Yes, I know.
Plus, Alan Moore is just cooler.
he's a wizard.
Yeah, look at that. That's what I told you. I was like, I jokingly say if I ever meet Alan Moore, I'm gonna say, "Can you be a wizard on a side quest and just give me the best side quest of all time? I don't question my life."
You know what the sad part is? He probably would give you a side quest.
And I'd be so happy with it. Oh my god, I would cry and just hug him and say, "You made me just like the hat. Like that's all I just wanted you to tell me in life."
And then he's gonna sit there and go, "No, go away."
And I'd be proud to say, "Sir, I will go away and I will never bother you again. You did the best thing I wanted. Not even ask you to comment. Can you just give me a strange quest a wizard would give someone as a side quest?" That's my goal for Alan Moore. And I feel like he would just be so like, you know what? This is such an out of the box question to ask. Sure, let's do it. But no, Chuck Dixon, I don't really respect him. Granted, he's a creator, cool. Without that run, I don't think he'd be relevant. A lot of the 90s guys who did the hardcore DC stuff wouldn't be relevant. I feel like it's changed so much, the comic industry and how people write now. Like, I'm sorry, I think Scott Snyder is above a lot of people from the 90s. Joshua Williamson, above a lot of people. Tom Taylor, even. And Tom King. I don't care if people may pin him as a worker or not. He writes good stories. If you're just going off of the dark and edgy, oh, Azrael is flamethrowers. Okay. That's all you had. Anyway.
Go on.
Moving on.
Go on.
Starfire. Animated series.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to know what that's about. Mr. Miracle.
I'm definitely excited. For
I
that.
still have to read the book. I'll get to that
So good.
eventually.
Good book.
It's a
Good
good
book.
book.
Yes, it's a good book. DC Superpowers. It's supposed to be that like kids show that's like the much younger audience. Which okay, cool. You're giving more DC variety in animation. You're getting back to what you were known for with Movie Brothers. Is that whole animation? Creature Commando season 2.
Yes,
and
yes.
just so
Yeah,
excited for
I
season
want to
2.
know. You know, we're gonna probably get a trailer. I want to know if Captain Adam is in this series or not,
Yeah.
and I really hope he is. I would love for him to
Captain
be the
Adam.
leader of the Creature Commandos.
That'll be
Well,
interesting.
important note. Gunn isn't writing this season,
Yeah, no.
No.
which is really good. He's just on this producer, and that's good. He started it with his projects. He wrote how and told people, "Hey, I'm writing it like this. If you can kind of follow, great. If not, you can still tell your own story, even better." But so far, I'm starting with Creatures, Superman, and then Peacemaker, and then now it's more creatives, and then he'll come back for Man of Steel. Perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine with that. I told you I'm perfectly fine with that. That's a great idea. Caped Crusader season 2,
Finally.
Finally.
which I'm not gonna lie, I like season 1 to an extent. I just thought it was a cheaper version of the animated series. A little bit. It did have some where it was kind of like a cheaper version, where it's like, okay, like it's still good.
more
It's still good.
style
Yeah, it's still
over substance.
Yeah.
That was my thing with the Cake Crusader. But I did like some of the things that they did.
Yeah.
Like I like what they did with Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
even Renee Montoya.
Yeah.
got her.
I didn't like the Penguin.
Loved the Clayface episode.
Yeah,
That Clayface episode.
Oswaldo or whatever.
And it didn't bother me that they made the Penguin a woman.
Yeah, it didn't bother.
That doesn't bother me. It didn't work.
I binged that series 3-4 times when it came out. It
We were
was
talking about that too.
so good. I'm super
Also, Christina Ricci? No.
Yeah.
How you say her name? Yeah, as
Catwoman. That's
Hey.
Alana's favorite episode.
Mhm.
That's Alana.
I like that version of Catwoman.
I do too.
And also-
I really like that.
after Caped Crusader season 2, I am looking forward to this series. I don't care what anyone says, because I love My Adventures with Superman. I've loved both the seasons. Season 3 is dropping next month, June 25th. The week before Supergirl. Perfect timing to do that series. That way you get people back into the world of animation with Superman. Then it's, hey, don't forget, Supergirl's next week.
Mhm.
Boom. Genius. Anyway, the series that is really I'm looking forward to, it's because it's what's the
Jessica Cruz.
Yes, My Adventures with Green Lantern. I'm looking forward to that. I want to know if it's going to look like My Adventures with Superman. If it does, and the constructs are going to look so great in animation, I'm looking forward to that.
My big question that I really have, and they gotta answer this soon, is how does she get her powers?
I think that's going to show us. Because it's either she can get trained by one of them, because remember, they all take turns, I think, kind of training her a bit. So maybe we'll get an episode with, hey, welcome to Green Lantern, I'm Hal Jordan, I'll be your teacher this week. Alright, cool, now Jon Stewart's your teacher next week. We don't want you to teach with this guy, but go with Guy Gardner. And then we'll get Kilowog, we'll get Chip, we're going to get all of them. I feel like we're going to see all of them in some great
The
fashion.
origin story. I mean, they're probably going to change her origin story.
Well, we might see it in this season of Superman.
So she's going to get her powers from the crime syndicate?
Possibly.
They could just change it and the ring just comes flying out of nowhere.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I want to know.
Because they could just do the whole, how they do Hal with someone crashing down, he goes, he finds the ring. Her, it could just be, they lost the ring in space and it just comes how it just travels started. And she stumbles upon it.
You know what I would really like? Okay, because it is a spinoff.
Yeah, it's its own thing. So if they,
I would love either two things to happen. Either A, adapt Earth 3 within My Adventures with Superman. I think that would be kind of cool. Or two, you get an episode where he teams up with Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart or Guy Gardner. One of them dies.
it'd probably be Hal. They like killing off Hal.
Yeah. I think that would be the best idea. And you just see the ring fly away.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I'd be
And
fine
it's
with
just
that.
everyone trying to figure out, well, where did the ring go? And that's...
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. But also, like I said, it's its own universe, it's its own story. If
Yeah.
they change some stuff, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be upset.
I'm fine with that too.
I'm not gonna be
I'm
upset.
not going to be upset if they change the origin story of Jessica Cruz. I can give two craps about the story of Jessica Cruz.
It's at the end of the day, it's the ring chooses someone depending on their will.
I just want to know what her origin story is. And to me, it kind of is important that you have that Earth 3 story. That makes that character who she is. She had to fight an evil reign to get her good reign. So, that's just me.
Yeah,
But, like I said, I don't necessarily care either.
yeah, it can go one of two ways.
Yeah.
Like you said, it could be a backdoor pilot episode within My Adventures of Superman.
I just hope they kill her. They fight Calendar Man, and Calendar Man kills Hal Jordan.
Oh.
What if they kill off Sinestro?
Or back door
Yeah.
pilot, they Sinestro becomes evil.
Yeah.
Ring, flies off his hand. Yellow one comes in, and the green one just flies away.
Yeah, good work too.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to see each episode be a different training. Like, you're gonna go with Guy Gardner today to this planet. This planet's all full of water. Have fun.
Yeah, like it's just like a fun My Adventure. Literally how it is.
Yeah.
Adventure of the week, My Adventure of the week. That's really all I want for it.
What else? What else is on there?
All right, we're gonna start going through these kind of fast because we're running a little long time. Deathstroke and Bane.
Oh yes, yeah, we got the new Deathstroke and Bane.
Still rumored in development. Nothing greenlit yet. Nothing official.
How do you feel about that? Because I mean, here, some people are very upset that we're getting these characters before we get Batman.
So, as I tell people, when I'm not too upset, and then they look at me and go, "Why aren't you upset?" I go, "If you think about it, it's an already established DC universe.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need Batman. We've already seen him in Creature Commandos. We know he's around catching criminals and his rogues gallery left and right. So that's how they've kind of just been doing Batman. If you really think long and hard on it, and it makes sense. Remember, when Batman was first starting out, and I'm gonna pull New 52, he was considered a myth, like a mythical creature. Like, this guy isn't real. Really, a guy dressing up as a bat? Come on, he's not real. He's fake. I think that's what they're gonna keep playing with Batman in this universe until we actually get the actor.
How mad would people be? I think this would be a really cool idea. That you have these movies like Clayface, Bane, Deathstroke, and their antagonist is Batman.
I'd be fine with that. I'd be totally fine with that. Because can you imagine the first opening shot of the movie is them getting tossed in a cell, and that's our first look at Batman, and he's going, "I have to get back to Gotham. Apparently I have a son." And that's when it kicks off the Brave and the Bold that's going on at the same time.
I think that would be a very interesting, because then it's just like, you don't need them. You just
Yeah, Bane and Deathstroke are already captured. Mm-hmm. And hey, guess what? Rick Flag Sr., I'm going to throw them in Salvation now. And that's their movie, is they have to fight and survive on Salvation.
That'd be a really...
And they
I
run
would
into
like that
Peacemaker.
one.
Yeah.
And I can even see them changing the title. Like, it's Deathstroke, Bane, and Peacemaker.
him including himself.
I really do hope, though, they address Peacemaker soon.
Yeah. But right now, it's not too important.
Here's
Because
my
think about
thing.
it, it did happen in secret, if you think about it, in the DC universe. Like, no one really knows he got thrown in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't want what MCU is doing, where you introduce a character, or you introduce a plot line, and then it takes 10 years, 15 years later.
Oh, I don't think it's going to take that long. I'm just saying, for something like in them name-dropping Peacemaker, I don't think he's going to get name-dropped for a while. I think they're just going to keep saying we have this
You don't
person.
want to forget about it either.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to forget about it.
Yeah, but if you wait too long, people are going to forget about it. Okay, yeah, you have Man of Tomorrow coming out next year, but you're having 3 different projects this year coming out, and who knows if they're even going to mention that in Man of Tomorrow.
They're gonna mention it Man of Tomorrow.
I mean, unless the rumors are true about Man of Tomorrow, it's plot.
Yeah.
What was the plot more was?
Government is collecting medicaments.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then putting them on salvation.
That's
Yeah.
what the whole idea right now is that's what it is. We will find out about Peacemaker in Man of Tomorrow.
Because the rumor is John Cena's in this cast. I think they're just trying to keep him hush-hush.
They're saying they spotted Jason Momoa. I guess
Yeah.
on filming. So Lobo's coming in it.
I think it's going to be, Brainiac's going to put a bounty or hire him up to go kill. Because that's
I
what
guess
see
I like
Lobo
the
being.
idea of just, Lobo's just hanging out with Supergirl.
Yeah, that could
Yeah.
happen too. Or it's just like in the first 10 minutes, let's just say it's Man of Tomorrow, it's Superman squaring off against Lobo.
I would love that.
And he's asking him why you're here. Oh, someone put a bounty on you. Well, who put a bounty on me? I don't know anyone out in space. Yes, you do. You're a Kryptonian. Yeah, but I was a child when I came here. Huh? Like, it could be the the animated movie when he's like, wait a minute, you're a Kryptonian? Since when can Kryptonians do that? Like the Lobo's just getting all confused, but he's like, oh whatever, I'm still like fighting Superman.
Well,
And that's when Supergirl comes in. Hey, cuz, I'm here to help out. Yeah, this guy I dealt with him like a month or two back ago. Just tosses him.
I like the idea of with this Bane and Deathstroke movie. It's either they were hired by Ra's al Ghul, or I just like the idea of we'd see the villain side of the movie, and Batman's the villain.
I would love it to be Ra's al Ghul wants his grandkid back.
Mm-hmm.
Deathstroke, who could take down Batman, Bane. I love the idea. I was pitching this to one of my coworkers. I said it should be Batman. It should be the villain. I'd love to see Batman be the villain this time. It's villain side of what they look when they see Batman.
That'd be a very interesting perspective too, because we're always seeing Batman's perspective.
And
we never really.
I love the idea because not a lot of people know who Damien is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden you have Ra's al Ghul. You depending on who you talk to, don't really know who he is either. Hey, you two, I need you to go grab my grandson.
Mm-hmm.
Or takes this whole story. My grandson's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
I need you two to go get him.
Yeah.
So you got this whole movie. You're thinking these two are the heroes. Like, wait a minute, well, why is Bane and Deathstroke the heroes? And then it clicks of who everyone is, and it's just like, oh,
I would love. I'm starting to really like the idea of it should be that we should just get villain movies. Batman, we know who Batman is. James Gunn's having trouble. James Gunn's been having trouble trying to find a way with Andy Muschietti trying to make the perfect Batman movie because everything's been done. Animation's
I
done
don't
it.
think it's more
I don't
trouble. I think it's just you want to find the story.
Everyone's done it.
it's not that you don't have a story. It's how are you going to please people?
Everyone.
Because at the end of the day, you can make a great Batman story.
But
and it can be with fantasy elements. You haven't gotten a real Batman movie with real fantasy elements.
But the thing is that, as he says, animation's done it. Movies have done what they're expecting. The best interpretation for the kind of Batman in that universe, I mean, still is the animated series, but I mean, you look at it and it's like, okay, we're gonna do Son of Batman. Okay, we're gonna do Batman versus Robin. Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
we're
but a
doing
lot of
this-
people don't know those movies exist because there's a lot of people who don't know the animated movies came out. All those.
they're all freaking on free on YouTube. I don't understand that, but
But people don't know that.
because people are dumb.
So if you wanted to retell the Batman and Son story, you can. No one has done it.
But I just think it's better instead of just doing this Brave and the Bold movie. Let's do villains perspective. I want to see the villain perspective. I want to see the perspective of villains for Batman because we see Batman as this great hero. We love him because we wear the fucking shirts of him all the time too. But how cool would it be, if this supposed to be a different DC universe? I mean, yes, we're all gonna be waiting for Batman. Still the best shot. I still think one of the coolest shot is seeing the silhouette of Batman
And Creature Commando.
with Creature Commandos.
Dr. Pimperus and the Gotham nightclub in the underground for a week.
And it's like, how do you get in jail? I would love to see the villain perspective of it. I've come to that point because we have already a universe where there is a Batman. There's a Batman universe. So let's do something a little bit different. Let's not have multiple Batman.
That's why this one's going to be more focused on the Bat family, I think. That's why they keep saying it's the Bat family. We're going to see the Bat family all in their prime, essentially, just going around.
And the thing too is you can cast your Batman actor, but at the end of the day, you don't need to have him as Bruce Wayne. You just need to have him in the suit.
Yeah. Okay, but talking about Batman, there were 3 Batman books that came out the past 2 weeks.
Batman.
This
Yeah.
week. We have Batman issue 9.
I haven't
Yep.
read it.
I'm bringing up this one first because the next book is Barbara Gordon Breakout, which is kind of tied in together. So issue 9 really made me angry.
Why?
How are you going to explain as all the cops are going around trying to capture Batman and wait, let me restart from that because I was not expecting that on the screen. Yeah. The cops are going around trying to find all Batman's hideouts.
Yeah.
Okay. What does Batman decide to do?
Those two.
Blow up his own manor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
Robin. Yep.
Yeah, again. Like,
Let's go home, son.
what are you doing? What are you doing? I am sorry. Now you're going to bring people over there to Gotham, to the Wayne Manor, and they're going to be like, well, there's still remnants of the Batcave down here. There's still remnants of Batman stuff here. Guess what? People are going to put 2 and 2 together that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Yeah.
Not to mention, Barbara Gordon is now arrested.
Oh yeah, she in jail.
I thought that was the first time that the Fraction run actually made sense. With the Barbara Gordon, we didn't need the Barbara Gordon going to jail. I was like, this finally leads into something.
That makes sense. That does not bother me, actually, believe it or not.
That's
I think it
everything
actually makes a lot of sense. The fact that Bruce Wayne blew up his house is pissing me off because again, cops are going around trying to find all these hideouts for Batman, and what happens? Wayne Manor blows up.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, I know. Just, I don't know what Batman thinks. I mean, Batman's just.
And
Batman.
where are they going to go? I mean, granted, we'll know next issue, but I mean, maybe. Who knows? It's not really connected.
Don't you know there's a stowaway house of another cave?
There probably is. Like,
There
there always is.
There is.
Yeah,
Although-
no, they just teleport to the
His
watchtower.
second mansion.
No, it won't be that. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be like a town. It's gonna be like that little townhouse.
It's standing in the street.
Yeah.
Hides out there.
We're gonna find out there's actually been a cave in there.
I would like to see him like just be like, yeah, we're just gonna stay at the watchtower for a bit.
Nice.
Wait for
Yeah.
everything to cool down.
No one can get us up here in space.
Exactly. Like, I think that would be a really cool. And I would like to see Matt Fraction write other heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but I did like the idea of just like everyone, you have to blow up all the hideouts. And remember, if you get caught, just blow it up, things like that. We finally got Duke Thomas showing up again.
Yeah. Signal.
So I was happy about that.
Yeah.
But it's just, I like it, but that ending just.
I know, and I mean, maybe we'll see a lot more in the next issue.
And we could. But if it's anything like any of the other issues, it's not going to follow up on it.
That's what I'm hoping it will finally follow because we've blown up the Batcave. We blew up Wayne Manor. We blew up Wayne Manor. We need to start getting these into like. There has to be something connecting to this.
How amazing would it be if the next issue is Bruce Wayne and Damian just being father and son, doing father-son things,
Oh, like catching ball?
like catching ball,
So we're doing.
Hey, son.
So
just
the
having a
Batman.
nice normal life.
So the Batman and Robin basically run. So it's just like, okay.
It's like, you know what, son? You wanted to go to that school. You can go to that
Well,
school.
let me tell you about my best friend. It's like, okay, so happy life, and while Barbara's in jail.
Dear,
Which-
I didn't get to play this with my father, so I thought we could play some ball.
So,
Alfred didn't want to play with
talking
me.
about Barbara Gordon Breakout.
Which is my pick of the week. I love Breakout. That
Um,
first issue was really damn good.
I
That's
love
great.
it, and I'm waiting for her to get stabbed.
oh yeah, you
I'm just like, I'm waiting for you to get stabbed. You are first off Commissioner Gordon's daughter. You're going to be someone's bitch.
She's a
I
piece
don't
of meat right now.
I don't give a crap that you are Batgirl. You are somebody's piece of meat.
Technically, Oracle.
She's gonna
Goes
get
by
She's gonna get
Oracle.
paralyzed again.
God. No, but it's just like I'm interested to see where the next issue goes because I don't. Did they say how many issues this
think
is gonna be?
it's
6. Okay.
Don't quote me.
Okay.
I think it might be an ongoing. I don't think they've said 6.
Yeah, it might actually be an ongoing, believe it or not.
Well,
Um,
I mean that'd be great though because there's a lot of villains in that
Yeah.
prison.
And again, it's Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Yeah. Which was a big shock for everybody when the police were bringing her out, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh yeah, like your dad put me here like however many years ago or something.
And see, again, I think this is a dumb plan. I like the book, but this is a really dumb plan. because you have another Batgirl. You have Stephanie.
Yeah.
Use Stephanie in this.
Yeah.
Why are you
Unless Stephanie has, Batman has a different purpose for Stephanie.
You also got
Okay.
what's her name?
again?
The other one.
You're Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Well, she can't talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
But again, you're
yeah.
Commissioner
Wait, she
Gordon's
can't talk.
daughter.
Since
Yeah, because she was trained by the League of Assassins, and the best way to make the best assassin, cut out her tongue.
Well, okay, so they were saying though in this, it was all Barbara's plan.
Yeah.
You know, Barbara came
Yeah.
up with this. You know, and so Batman's just like, just trust Barbara. It'll be fine. Just trust her.
Even he's just like, yeah, good luck. Just don't fucking know. He goes, because then we
Yeah.
can't get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
he's like, once you're in there, I can't help you.
I am waiting for like the shit hit the fan
Yeah.
and being like, I made a mistake.
Oh well, there's gonna be several like
Yeah.
bad fights
Oh, yeah.
breaking out, but I think she's gonna actually run the place in the end. You
Is
know?
8 issues.
She's
Yeah.
going to basically rise up and be like the
I say I don't see that. I don't see that.
No.
No. I think she's gonna find out what she needs to know
Yeah.
because that's there's
Well,
a
that's
point A
her-
to a point B.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you're
the
gonna.
whole purpose of the.
I don't see her running it.
story.
I see people just every issue is just gonna be like, we're gonna make you a piece of meat today,
Yeah.
and she's gonna figure out.
No
she's gonna
friends.
gonna connect the dots to Vandal Savage, Poison Ivy,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
Yeah.
And she's gonna figure it out, and then she's gonna blow the whole thing up.
Wasn't there that one girl? She's like, wait a minute, your dad arrested my dad.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was
beat you up.
Two-Face's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, daughter.
It was.
She claims
Alright.
she's his
And then
daughter.
finally, we have absolute
Batman 20 with the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger or the Mighty Morphin Robins.
I
Those
love
Mighty Morphin
the Scarecrow.
Robins.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's great. Great
He's
issue.
creepy.
Another great story. I'm not gonna say too much because it just came out. I want people to kind of read it more because we can always talk about it next week, go into
Yeah.
more detail. Because we are getting low on time, so I want to get to these next few ones.
Mhm.
So this one, just Scarecrow. You wanna know what he reminds me of?
What?
Remember that one? I can't remember what the animal is from Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh.
When they're breaking in, it's
Oh,
voiced
yeah.
by Willem
Oh.
Dafoe, and he's smoking up there sitting on a thing. That's how you just see Scarecrow in the prison, just chilling next to Joe.
I think Coraline.
yeah, Coraline, but
Yeah,
like
Coraline.
his introduction in that scene just reminded me so much of the Willem Dafoe's Fantastic Mr. Fox character. The "Who's that? Hey Joe, go make your bed. We're gonna go
And
talk."
go make my
Yeah.
bed.
He reminds me. I was looking at this real. He reminds me of the character Marcus created, the Whistler, with the cigar, the hat, and everything. That was what it reminded me of. The Scarecrow's freaking amazing in this
Yeah.
book. I love the opening shot of. I love that first page.
Oh yeah.
Stab him in the arm.
But we're getting them all. All the villains are coming now.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the we're getting all the villains.
I love the Riddler.
But who's actually going to be a hero, and which one's going to be a villain?
Yeah.
I think Riddler's gonna flip and go be a hero.
Riddler's the
Oh, yeah, he's
Riddler's
gonna
the
help
hero.
Wayland.
I think Cobblepot's going to be a hero.
I think Two-Face is gonna end up being the hero. I think
No, Two-Face is too sexy to be the hero.
he's an anime villain right
Yeah, he's the anime.
He is he is going to be the anime
now.
villain.
But
I think Cobblepot, he's going to see Bruce Wayne. He goes, I know you didn't mean it.
I think for a bit though he's still gonna stay. Let Cobblepot go through with.
Yeah,
what he's going.
Cobblepot's
Yeah.
going to be evil, nasty, all this other shit. I think he's going to see Bruce Wayne on the ground, ready to die, and Cobblepot steps right in there and goes, "I'm Cobblepot, bitches."
Yeah, and just whip out his little
Yeah.
cane guns.
I think it's gonna be they're gonna be all villains first. I really do. I really think the Riddler's gonna have a villain.
No.
Here's
No, because him and Wayland had that whole talk.
And-
so that's gonna defeat the purpose of that talk.
now,
Because he's like, yeah,
my
how can
question
we help
is,
our friend
he
Bruce?
healed they healed Waylon fully. He's back to being human.
Well,
Waylon
he
Jones.
still has the crocodile eyes.
Yeah, but that's fine. Like, you can easily look past that.
Yeah.
My theory now is, will he be able to change back and forth from Killer Croc to a human form?
I mean,
and
that'd
that'd be
be
the coolest
cool.
thing ever.
Killer
That would
Croc's
be really
Robin.
cool.
He's basically gonna be Robin.
Hey, I called it.
He's gonna be basically Robin.
I called it.
But I just like how Alfred tells him, "Hey, get out there! You're surrounded by the Robins." He's like, "Nah, I think you. This Bruce is gonna put the belt to ass to all these Robins."
Oh, yeah. I think
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna kick. I think he's gonna kick every single one of their butts.
And then Joker's gonna jump
Let's
him.
kick ass.
I think Joker's gonna show up in there, or Deathstroke.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, right.
Speaking of the Joker, did anyone see him sitting in that
Yeah.
chair in the
Yeah.
beginning with all the freaking babies?
Love the transformation. Love
Yeah.
the transformation already.
Oh.
It's already setting up for the transformation again. We're getting
Yeah.
ready for that arc. I think that's gonna be one thing. I'm gonna be talking to him when I meet him on Saturday.
By the
be
way,
yes-
Motor City Comic Con
yes,
this
and about-
weekend.
Yeah, oh,
The
there's-
upcoming Batman
If,
Joker
if
fight.
it's out tomorrow, it'll be this weekend. If this video is out tomorrow,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
But, Project Batman.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
cool to know about that. Like, oh, okay.
You
Project.
were in this file.
Yeah, he was. It's very much it sets everything up. It's
and the
really-
mother's still alive,
mother's still alive.
Yep.
Yep.
and we know more about the Court of Owls.
Yeah. That is.
And also, Jim Gordon was allegedly part. I
Mhm.
think, right? Yeah, that's what
Yeah. He
Scarecrow was saying.
he
Yeah.
had a little bit of a part in it.
I really hope it's an illusion and Jim Gordon's not dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's
Oh,
dead.
he is
This
dead.
is a different. This is a
Yeah.
different kind of Scarecrow because
Dead.
Joe Chill's just chilling and literally Scarecrow's talking and he goes, Joe, go away for a second.
Go make your bed.
Go make your bed.
my
Guess
bed.
what? Do. Kills him.
Yeah, he's dead. I think he's.
I
The
like
only
how
way
the
I can see him
crows-
coming back is like some sort of zombie-esque poison ivy, and I don't
Yeah.
even see that. I
No.
feel like that would just piss people off.
I just like how you see the crows randomly coming into this jail cell
Yeah.
too, and it's just like,
Where did
where'd they come in?
I love
that? Where did that wind
I
come from?
just love
following
the
everywhere.
little shot. I just love the panel shot where Batman's running, jumps out the window, goes,
He glides up.
But then you see the mecha suit.
Yeah, the mech suit just appearing is the funniest thing. Because I'm like, okay, I get it. I get why you said you didn't like the whole mech thing. Because it's, how do you not see that until you get that close?
Well, you see, there was a lot of clouds
Yeah, but
covering
I
it
feel
at
like you see a
first.
giant ass robot fucking mech.
I just love it when like I'm handling this takes the axe out. I'm like, yeah, this is about to be an axe
I'm
throwing
about to
Yeah,
whoop
it's about to
these
be an
kids'
ass
ass.
comic. Can't wait.
Fuck them kids.
But we have one more Batman news next week.
Oh yeah, next week, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight finally releases.
The trailer. The trailer.
Adam cried during
The
trailer. I
trailer.
texted him. I said, "You're gonna love the trailer." He goes, "Well," I go,
The
"Can't tell you this
trailer.
yet." And he texts all us. He goes, "They played Kiss from a Rose." I was like, "Yep, I knew you were gonna like that."
I don't have system. I don't have the system anymore. But my buddy here,
That's me.
yeah, my best friend here, he will probably let me play the game. I'm gonna cry like a little girl.
Yeah.
I
We
know.
are planning to do a let's
Oh,
play of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that episode is upcoming. So really quick, I can announce that episode is coming. I've talked to Lorenzo. We're talking about we're gonna do it live.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a live playthrough.
We're gonna
Legacy of the Dark Knight.
we're gonna talk about so how it's gonna go is we will watch him play the game. We'll play the game. We'll talk about all the DC news that day. But once like a movie scene kicks
like a
in, then
cutscene
we're gonna
kicks in,
stop
we're just gonna
talking.
quiet,
We're gonna
yeah, just
listen to it. I'm really excited for
From
this.
what I heard, I think the game they said overall is maybe 20 hours long,
It's fun.
which is fine. You're just telling the Batman history.
Yeah.
And I know it leaked out early. Like I said, it leaked out through, if you bought it through Walmart, you got a digital code, they sent it early, you're able to access it early. And now Amazon made the mistake of sending out physical versions out early. You know,
Whoops.
there's 2 games that have leaked out this week. Forza, like unrelated, Forza Horizon 6 on Xbox leaked out fully, and Xbox kind of banned that player 10,000 years. Yeah, so that was pretty fun. And then Lego Batman, it's literally the retailer issues. It's not even on TT or the Warner Brother Games or Warner Brother. It's a retailer issue. How are you letting these games get out? What are you doing wrong now that this game is leaked out like that?
So funny enough, a couple of months ago, this was years ago, when The Hobbit came out, I actually had The Hobbit earlier, like 2 months ago, before it came out on DVD. And then I scanned it, and like, oh, this is not supposed to come out for 2 months. I said, why is this all out? They went, oh shit! So
Hey, I
So
didn't
then
know
you
this
took it
came
and you
out
ran away.
early.
I tried to. I really did. I went, here's $20. See ya. The game it's about to be the best Batman video
Yeah,
game
I
ever.
think it's. I don't think it's gonna be the best Batman game. For the sole purpose, it's still
It's
a Lego
gonna be
Batman.
cool.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still
still
a
a
Lego
Lego game.
Cool.
But it will.
But I think it's going to be the best Lego game.
It's going to be the best. Yes, the best Lego game, but it's also going to be, I think, the new best experience way to play Batman or to experience a Batman story.
It's
Mm.
Arkham. It's the
Actually, it's not Arkham.
It's got.
I've heard it's got the essence of Arkham
Yeah.
sprinkled in there, but it's not fully.
I heard what it is. It's like it starts with the Batman,
Yeah.
and it goes backwards.
Yeah. Because technically, if you think about it, the Batman is a starting point in his career.
Mhm.
And then it's going to go to, I want to say then it's going to do the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Then we're going to get the Robin with Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Then we're going to get the Batgirl and thing with Batman and Robin. And then I think the finale is going to be the two final stuff is going to be Batman Returns and Batman 89.
I got a feeling the DLC because they're missing one Batman movie. How would be cool if they do BVS.
They don't do BBS. They
Well-
just said it's going to be a suit in the Batman. That's it.
Well, you still got 66 Batman.
You still got animated
Yeah.
series coming.
We might see animated series. I know the suit's in the game, but I don't think they're.
I can see absolute
It's
Batman
like a
DLC.
suit you unlock.
I can't.
We're gonna see because the season pass or the patch they kind of revealed it says you just get a bunch of suits,
Scott Snyder's
and
in
then you're-
it.
and then you're getting a mayhem mode where you can play as Joker and Harley, the first playable villains.
Are we getting the absolute Batman suit as well?
Yeah.
You're
Let's
getting
go
the
for
suit, but he's not the big form. He's
This
gonna be a little-
is
That's
one
okay.
thing that a lot of people are like, well, why couldn't they do that? I'm like,
because right now, as a playable character, there is no big
No.
figure character
Not
model that's
yet.
playable. Right now, it's all just the regular minifix.
I just want the
It's
axe, dude. I just
okay.
want to play with the axe.
But I know there's a lot of good Batmobiles. I know they're added. There's a Batman Beyond pack coming where it's
Yep.
just suits and stuff. There's no
Arkham.
levels.
There's an Arkham pack coming in.
Yep, it's going to be all the Arkham trilogy. So you're going to have to get the Asylum version of the Batmobile, and you're going to get the Arkham Knight version of the Batmobile.
I'd love them just to keep continuing on the games, add more DLC to it.
They can. It's very easy and very doable. I'm excited for it. Once it comes, I'm downloading it right away.
And then we're gonna head over. We're gonna
Yes,
do a
then
Let's
we're gonna
Play.
probably
Yep.
do it. We'll probably do a Let's Play next Friday.
Yep.
We're gonna do it live because that's when the game's just gonna go live for everyone.
Yeah.
Me, I'll probably play a little bit of it in a new save file by myself just to get a
Oh
feel
yeah,
for the
that's
game.
perfect.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
But another big gaming thing, Justice 3 rumor.
Oh yeah, let's talk about
We
Injustice
can
3.
talk about that real quick and then we gotta wrap it up. Yeah, let me get that third game. Finish off my trilogy. I know a lot of people were bitching. We don't need Injustice anymore. And this is where I told people this, and people got mad. And this is where my name kind of started getting spread around a bit. And I'm like, well, you're not saying I'm wrong. You're just not saying bad shit about me. A lot of these bigger accounts on Twitter, if you don't know, they like to just say stuff. And it's the accounts you don't ever hear about. They just somehow pop up and they have like 10K followers. And it's like, what do you talk about? Like, you just talk about the movies. You're not really talking about the comic side of everything. So you're just a movie fan. And that's what I told, and that's what I said someone was. And they go, no, they're not. I'm like, when have they ever talked about a comic? Just straight talk about a comic and have fun about a comic. Oh, well, doesn't make you a fan. I'm like, yeah, but if you're saying you're a DC fan and you're talking about DC stuff, why aren't you talking about the comic side? Because there's a lot of cool stuff going on in the comics right now. And then she came on and she was like, we don't need Injustice 3. I'm like, okay, first of all, don't say what we need as a group. I want Injustice 3. Because as much as there was the dark times for DC from 2017 to whenever Joker 2 came out, I think it was 24. Yeah, we call it the dark times. Injustice was some of the best DC material for a fighting game. NetherRealm really pushed how they did the mechanics for that game. They gave Injustice 2 one of the greatest DC stories in a fighting game they've ever given. Because the facial animations and everything are just top tier. Also, they gave us Hellboy and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as playable fighters, which, oh my god, Hellboy's cool, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are awesome characters to play as in the game. They kept that game going for a while. The community still keeps that game going for a while. Listen, as much as people hate the Injustice story, I get it. It's an alright story. But for the video game, let it be the Injustice story.
Mhm.
If you really want it, make it a new game and make it just call it DCKO.
Yeah.
Don't try and change the finale of Injustice because they kept teasing there was going to be a third one for the longest time. And now with Kevin Conroy kind of out, I mean, Batman's going to probably have a more backseat if they do a third Injustice game, because at the end of 2, they did kind of force him into a retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Was the government kind of stepped in and said, you can't really be Batman anymore, but you can train the next generation of heroes.
That's
So how cool would it be? You know, Injustice 3, he does that.
Yeah.
But your new Batman's Sarah McGinnis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You can have 2 playable Batmans. Or, if you even want to go the distance, you do Injustice, but give it a Kingdom Come spin.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Bruce is old, but he has the mech suit still, and he still fights, and Terry takes on the new Batman.
That'd be
And
cool.
he's the new Batman.
But I think I would like to see an Injustice 3. If I don't get it, it's not the end of the world
Yeah.
for me. I do like the idea of if they adapt KO into a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And I think that's what they're really going to do now, because like you said, no Kevin Conroy,
Yeah.
and the Suicide Squad game was.
this,
Yeah, but that was another one. That was Rocksteady. So
Story.
that's 2 different gaming companies.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's just like you still have that taste.
Yeah.
So I think doing something new, like adapting KO, I think would be really cool.
Also, they could bring in some really good guest fighters.
Yeah.
I already thought about, hey, you could bring Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, and give her a whole fighting set.
Put the Dolphin Annabelle, put Annabelle in there.
honestly,
Or
I
do the nun.
honestly,
I want Annabelle. I want Annabelle, and she doesn't do anything.
honestly, I feel like
She
they're
sits
gonna
in
do
the chair.
KO. It's gonna be KO.
Yeah.
I think they're aiming high. I think that's what it is. Is KO is gonna probably.
But at least for like a trilogy story standpoint, I would love an Injustice 3.
Yeah.
Just to wrap up that story finally, once and for all.
But what do
It's-
you tell?
Well, there's 2. The way they did it is there's 2 endings. This is how Mortal Kombat 11 and 1 also kind of did it. Was they did 2 endings, but they kind of did make them both canon in a way.
Mhm.
Because here's the thing with the Injustice game mode, the tower, the trial towers, that's technically the multiverse. And if we do know, Injustice does associate with the multiverse. Because in the first game, other heroes come from another world to the Injustice world. So it's not like the Injustice Earth is the main Earth. It's just the main Earth of that game. Now, what you could do is, there was, after they defeat Brainiac, you have the Superman ending. He basically becomes a new Brainiac, is in controlling everyone. Then, you have the Batman ending, where Batman puts him back in the Phantom Zone. And he says, I'll just eventually get out at some point.
Mhm.
You could start having that where that Earth is kind of now starting to fade out, and just call it's part of the Dark Multiverse. And that's when you have, as much as I hate him, and I think they overuse him, Batman Who Laughs coming to the picture. And,
What I think what they should, I have no problem with him. The other thing is just do Crisis on Infinite Earths.
yeah, and that's the one and that's the Earth they're trying to fight to save the Earth. And that's when he goes,
Yeah.
all right, I have to get Superman out of the Phantom
Yeah.
Zone.
But I would love the idea of the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did overuse him, but he's been gone enough.
Yeah, you can pull him back now for this story.
Mhm.
And he would work on the Injustice Earth. And he's still causing chaos. He's still doing stuff, and it's
he's not done yet. I mean, Snyder posted. He said he's come back. There's gonna be some things I want to ask him while he signs the book quick.
My thing is, do I want him to? It depends on how he comes back. I think he is a one and done deal. So I am very curious to know how he's coming back, and if he comes back in the next Crisis event, which is what I'm thinking is what's going to happen, I'm going to be pissed.
I think he was just.
I feel like though he's just an event character. There's not much you can really do with the
I just
Batman.
think he was overused a lot.
he was
Yeah.
He wasn't really overused.
he was
They
just
just
everywhere.
promoted him like he was overused because he was in one book and then he was at the end of like certain books.
He had a great the Batman Who Laughs story. I enjoyed that
I mean,
with the grim Batman.
The good stuff, we can sit here and say they overused him, but at least the stuff that we got was good.
I'm
and
not
the
talking about the comics though. I'm talking about like outside of the comics. They just started making him like the face. It's like, okay, I get it. There's much cooler
Yeah.
versions of Batman. Like, they brought him into Fortnite. I was like, do we really need to bring the Batman who laughs into Fortnite? And then they gave, not Joker, they gave Noob Saibot a Batman who laughs skin in Mortal Kombat 11. And I was really pissed off about that. I'm like, dear Lord, I'm never going to stop seeing this character because he's all over.
That was my problem. It's like, but I mean, like, the stuff that he was in was good stuff.
So good stuff.
So, I mean,
They also gave Baraka a Killer Croc outfit. And that
Mhm.
was really cool.
so, you know, if he comes back, he comes back. I think he's been gone long enough to know, like, okay, cool, he's back. Especially if they bring him back in the comic book form in some way. But I'd still be excited for him either way.
And I trust, and I know Scott Snyder will do a good job writing it.
Yeah.
Just don't let someone write him who hasn't written him.
Yeah,
it has to be Scott Snyder.
Scott Snyder.
Because it is Scott Snyder's
And
baby.
don't over promote him.
Yo,
You know.
But wrapping up,
So yesterday I gotta tell this story because I still think this is the funniest story ever. We had a customer come into the shop, and little teenage girl, probably like 12, 13 years old,
getting into comics for the first time.
getting in the comic books the
Always
first time.
exciting.
And so we had this one customer. He's telling him all the books that she should read, and then Adam comes in there, tells her the comic books she should read. Then Alana comes in there, and it starts growing this like big circle around her. Like we had another customer come in there, and be like, "Here's my recommendation."
And we're like, we're not scaring you. We are helping you. We want you to join this community.
And I'm just going, one of us, one
He
of
just-
us,
'cause Todd
one
just-
of us.
Because Todd just appears out of nowhere. He goes, "What?" It's like okay, she's like a huge Marvel fanatic, and we're trying to like recommend other things than just Marvel. Like,
Calendar.
hey,
Yeah.
there's DC, absolute Wonder Woman seemed to be the
I mean,
big
her
one.
eyes when I gave her all those books.
Oh, she lit up.
Oh, yeah.
Calendar.
She was so happy, and I was like, "Please tell me there's a Woman of Tomorrow in there." It's all I was like, "Please let there be a Woman of Tomorrow."
No, there was.
No.
It's okay.
It's all right. Compact issues are coming back.
Yeah.
We already
It's already
already
out.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been out.
It's been out.
But all right, everyone. That is all.
But yeah, yeah, this is our episode. They'll be at Comic-Con. We'll wish you everyone a wonderful good night.
Yeah, and I should be back. Oh, sorry. I should be back kind of fully now since we're doing it at different times, and it's allowing me to. So yeah.
All right, so check out. We got a couple of DC pull lists coming up as well.
Yeah.
We're actually going to record one episode right after this. So you guys have a wonderful night. Keep reading.
Yeah.
See ya.